Joe, Dellin had the hiccup on Saturday, I believe, but overall, with how good he has been this season, to see him make a mistake with 2 strikes on Laurie there, how surprising is that?
It just doesn't happen very often. It happened tonight. It just, it's a game where there's the human element, and he left a breaking ball that looked like middle to me. It's hard for me to tell exactly where it is, and he hit it out.
Back-to-back outings where he had a little bit of a hiccup in them. Is there any part of you that's curious to see how he bounces back, or is that not even a concern?
I don't even worry about that.
With Eovaldi through just 86 pitches, what went into your thought process taking him out there?
Reddick had hit him pretty hard, and I had a fresh bullpen, and the way my bullpen's been thrown, I just thought I would go to Shreve, and then I knew I had Adam, and then I would continue to roll out the guys.
Who else? Meredith?
Joe, is that one of those decisions where you look back after the game and say, what if, or is that the same decision you make every time based on the way the game
if I have a fresh bullpen in that situation, Reddick had an RBI single, hit a really hard line drive double play, and with a fresh bullpen, I would do it, especially lefty on lefty in that situation.
Kenny?
What did you think of Eovaldi, Joe?
He threw all right. He was in some trouble tonight a couple different times and managed to get out of it. I think he had first and third one inning, and there was 1 run in, and he got out of it with no more. So, he did a pretty decent job.
Mark?
Joe, it was sort of a strange night for the bullpen in that they were perfect except for 2 hits, and those 2 hits cost you the game.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, they were really good. It's unfortunate we didn't score any runs, after it was 3-3. But they were pretty good tonight, even though they ended up getting the loss.
You guys had the 3 runs on, I think, 5 hits in the first 4 innings against Gray, and then he seemed to settle down. Did he do something different?
Yeah, he really settled down after the first inning. He started throwing strikes was the difference, and started getting ahead in the count.
Who else? Anybody else? Mark?
I know you don't worry about how Dellin bounces back from something like this. When he has back-to-back outings like this, do you start to think about his workload, how much he's pitched, and how much you think it'll help having Miller come back and now also having Warren there as well?
Yeah, I think it'll obviously help. The last month he has not pitched nearly as much as he had the first 2 months. Obviously we guard against that, and we watch how much he's worked. But obviously getting Miller back will help.